What is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back again for another video review. Today we're going to take a look at, I believe this is Blitzway Fight Club Tyler Durden. So there's two versions of this. This is the single pack, and then the dual pack is still available at bigbadtoystore.com. I'll put the link down below. That is arguably the better pack. You know, you get the two versions of Tyler. Then again, you gotta be a fan of the movie, which I am. I love this movie. So and head sculpt is fantastic. So this is a must-have for me. This is one of those figures that are standalone. They're like one-offs that you get them in hand and you open it up, and I was like, man, this is awesome, because they might not ever do this again. But again, if you are a fan of the movie, I believe it's a must-have. And let's take a look at this figure right here. This is an older one, but as you can see, the pleather has withstood the test of time. So, and then you got a bunch of accessories here, and you got the foam packaging. It kind of reminds you of a DX figure, but not outside of the magnetic box and all that stuff. You see there's a bunch of hands here, some beer bottles, a handgun, golf club, you know, a baseball bat. Even has this standing shower. So it's an awesome piece, so to speak, that you have all these accessories that you could use on other figures as well. He has the sunglasses, and like I mentioned earlier, a golf ball. It is just a different type of figure. It won't blend into your, let's say, Star Wars or whatever figure it is that you do have. And now going here, you got some hands, like I mentioned earlier, and then there's a ring. And I don't know if you remember when he put a, like, I don't know, it's like a bleach of some sort. So he kind of did something on his hand to open up like a wound or something. And then you got a Fight Club, a beer bottle, which is Budweiser. You can clearly tell from the packaging right here, and what I want to see right here, he does have that ring and that nasty scar on his hand, and this is the trigger finger hand, and he does come with decent amount of hands. And let me just show you the the beer bottle here, which is obviously Budweiser, but it says Fight Club, King of Movie. So now I shot this. I forgot about this video, honestly. I shot this maybe 2 years ago, and I was going through my catalog in my hard drive because I was gonna back it up, and I was like, wait a second, I never really released this. So let me go ahead and get one, and just do a voiceover. See some golf balls. I'm not even gonna open that up. There's no point. Some cigarettes. One is lit up, one is not. That is a nice touch right there by Blitzway. I don't know if you can see the details there. He does have this, I think that's a pack of, what do you call this? Like business cards. It says paper, I don't know, what do you call that? Paper, yeah, street. He does make soaps. If you do remember from the movie itself, he does make soap. And this is the cigarettes, full flavor. See all those details, and this is tiny. I mean, I am using a macro lens here, so I do apologize if you every once in a while it comes in and out of focus right there. It's just that it's so awesome to see the small details go in hand. You can see the cigarette right there. One is lit up, one is not. That is attention to detail. Golf club, you got the 6-shooter. See the golf club handle right there. That's really nice. And you got the baseball bat as well. It does have some weight to it, honestly. It feels, it's still made out of plastic, but it nicely made. You got the sunglasses and this Fight Club stand, which is Blitzway used this. I don't know if they still use this weird stand that they do have. So what it does is kind of hides the I don't know, the pole. So you spread the legs and you see it there. And you get the standing shower as well. So you see the pipes are, nice and rusty, beautifully painted out there. You can use this again for, you guys know I love dioramas, so you could use this in other figures as well. Because if you buy the 2-pack, he does come with a, like a robe as well. Some of them does. And I guess that's what it's for, and then he comes with a chair and a table and side table and all that stuff. You see it's kind of rusted. Nicely done, man. I miss this Blitzway, who is making this kind of figures. Now they did do the Bill and Ted, but that came around some backlash. Apparently the material that they use on the hands are not that good. Man, look at that. I didn't even realize how You know how nicely painted this is up until I'm seeing this video again. So, you know, when it's on the shelf, you don't really it's on your detail, you don't really appreciate those minor details, and you know, like the rustiness, the paint application, and all that stuff. So, but that is beautiful, beautiful work by Blitzway. Now the figure itself is nice as well. So the pants that they use feels like one of those, you know, tracksuit pants, like waterproof sort of things. The jacket, you know, it's unbelievable that it maintained this not pleather. You know, I think it's still pleather, but it's not flaking. Is what I'm trying to say here. The button-down shirt, that is nice as well. You know, going around here, I haven't checked the shirt if it's stained. I don't think so, because the body, I checked the body of this figure, because this, if you watch the movie, I think the movie was released in '99. Brad Pitt's body was extremely shredded in this movie. Oh, you see some a little bit of creasing on the side of the pants, because that is printed, and the shoes nicely done as well. It's all sculpted. You know, going around here, I mean, I'm appreciating this a lot more now than when it's in my shelf, because then it's in my shelf, like, you know, it goes with the figures that does not have anything associated with them, because I do have that. I like once, you know, standalone figures like this, Alita, Hellboy, Pennywise, whenever I get that. So I love them standing alone by themselves. So sometimes, you know, you don't pick them up as often compared to, let's say, a Star Wars or other figures. You don't want to, you don't take pictures of them so much because they just don't go along with anything. But that's the beauty of it, you know. And look at that boots right there, man. That is nicely done. Head sculpt is phenomenal, in my opinion. That is, you know, initially, I remember when this was announced, there was an outcry because the head sculpt didn't look the prototype, and it was just a bad photo altogether. It's like washed out with flash. But getting this in hand, I can tell you it's a great head sculpt. You know, you see the Brad Pitt signature jawline in there, and the hair is nicely done as well. It just stands out. You know, he got this scruff looking on his beard. You see the back of it. You know, mind you, this is an older figure, so the technology isn't. Again, this is not Hot Toys, but Blitzway is pretty good themselves. The tips of the, you know, the hair that he does have there, that's beautiful. You see the some battle damage on his face, some scars there. It's nice, especially once you, and then the mouth, I don't know if you see that, it's the lips are slightly open because you can put a cigarette in the mouth. So that's how cool it is. And then you can put the glasses obviously as well to give that signature Tyler Durden look. And you see this kind of beard there. So when you, this is being, I wouldn't say blasted by lights, but you can see the highlights on the face and the texture. It's there. You know, there's a lot of details in the face. And then you put the glasses on. Man, I think it looks even better. You know, that captures like Brad Pitt altogether, because the eyes are a bit, you know, kind of not 100% there. But once you cover the eyes with these glasses, it becomes Brad Pitt all of a sudden. Don't tell me that's not Tyler Durden right there. That is beautiful. And like I said, on the mouth, you kind of like push it in. It does hold on. You know, it's harder when you're doing it like in my angle, because I do have a camera on my chest as I am doing this. But it does, trust me, it does hold off. So I'm not even gonna, there you go. That is how it looks like. So that's pretty cool right there. You see the cigarette, it's still lit up. See that paint application right there. Something that you won't fully appreciate because it's so small when you have it in hand and displayed. But look at that. You know, the wide jawline, the pronounced jawline of Brad Pitt in full display. Beautiful. One of the best movies that I've seen back in the day as well. Even now, you know, I wouldn't put it on my top anything, but back when I first saw it, it was amazing. And articulation wise, it can do whatever you want. You know, you can bend the head forward, back. There's a bicep swivel. I believe this is only, I forgot, you know, so you can move it up. You know, you can move the, you know, you just kind of give it a little bit of an effort because, you know, the jacket and all that stuff. You don't want to mess it up as well. Oh, it's double jointed. Oh, maybe it's not. it's not double jointed. It is single joint because you could actually take out the shirt, and he does have that signature abs that he does have. And he doesn't have socks. Maybe he does have socks a little bit. You just don't see it. He does not have socks. But yeah, you can do that. I believe that's the reason why they did it a single joint, because you can put the robe on him, if you want to, and it looks better without the double jointed body. And here he is in the back alley with I forgot his name, Edward Norton on that movie. I'm surprised they didn't make him. That would have been nice. Maybe a kit bash, down the line. But I'm happy with Tyler Durden by himself so far. Here he is, in the back alley. There you go. You see the articulation there. Nice pose. Then you can, like, the finger, the hand that I have in his left hand, that is where you're supposed to put in the cigarette in between his fingers. And there you go. You got the bottle as well. This is kind of like when he is hitting those golf balls, and then it hit, I believe, one of the cars when they were in the back alley. You can have him pose like this, and that is what I'm talking about. The weird Blitzway stand, because from the front, if you look at him like looking at straight up, you can position the legs that it's almost like floating, right? Like you don't see. It's pretty cool, but a bit of an inconvenience at the same time because sometimes you just you're pulling it back and forth, you're in the middle, and it's just not. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it, but I guess innovation, you gotta try at least. Now, height comparison wise, I'm just gonna put him with some, again, figures that are individual, at least in my collection. I have this Daryl Dixon from 3-0, so you can see he's a little bit taller than him, just a tad bit, but overall, pretty good size. I think Brad Pitt is like 6 feet tall, and Norman Reedus is maybe 5'10", so that's the comparison right there. And then I don't know why I put Black Widow in. It's maybe the first figure that I have in my hand. Again, I'm telling you, this was shot maybe 2020. So there you go, guys. Fight Club, Tyler Durden. This single pack is sold out. But if you're looking for the double pack, which is what I would suggest if you're a fan, you can get the one from Big Bad Toy Store. It's a bit pricey at $650. I believe it only came about like $450 back in the day, but hey, if you can find one cheaper, go for it. It's a good looking figure. I felt like this is all I need. Like, I just need the one, even though I do wanted the dual pack with the chair and the side table. That looks cool as well, but I had this on a trade back in the day. So but yeah, beautiful figure, highly recommended. It is Blitzway, it's not Hot Toys, but it feels like a Hot Toys quality. I can tell you that. If you're concerned about the pleather of the jacket, this was on the box because I got this like brand new on a trade, and he lives in Illinois like myself, and so far it looked pretty good. So I don't know if there's any concerns there whatsoever, but I can tell you mine still held up pretty well. So, be at caution if you are buying this, because your miles may vary on this one. If not every, if he lived in a humid place, this could very well be, flaking. But thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully you like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch, where I'll play a lot of video games. Maybe not lately. If you're a Chicago Bulls fan, I also have a link for my other channel talking about Bulls and basketball. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.